Hey guys, Augiesaint here and welcome to the channel. If you guys like my content and want to stay up to date on everything Lost Ark, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as it helps me out so much and it keeps you guys up to date on everything. And while you're at it, go ahead and join the Discord as well. I will have the link down below in the description for you guys. We're over 100 members now, so if you just want a cool place to hang out and chat with people about Lost Ark and just gaming in general, go ahead and join the Discord. We do have a bunch of raiding channels here as well and like a looking for raider group chat, so join on there if you're looking to do some raids. You could even raid with me maybe. I have a lot of alts now for you guys, so let's try and organize a bunch of raids and all that cool stuff. Now that out the way, let's hop straight into today's video. Today I want to talk to you guys about what is the best place to park your alt right now, since we aren't getting any more honing buffs. As far as I know, we have received all the global honing buffs that there will be for Lost Ark right now. So we don't have any more. This is the best time to push your alts. And what is the best parking spots? There's 3 parking spots that I want to touch on for you guys, give you like the pros and the cons and just talk to you a little bit about them. But the long and the short is the best parking spot, the cheapest one would be 1415. And then what I consider to be one of the best spots is 1430. Is this over here, 1430, because you can slowly build up all materials for your relic set. And then 1445 is the best parking spot if you want to like make your life easier. It is a little bit more expensive to get to that level, but if it is a character that is one of your main 6 gold earners, like your main 6 in your roster, I would highly suggest getting it to 1445 just to build up your relic set. And a lot of characters actually they like unlock their full potential once you get their relic set, and they just get a lot stronger and just makes your life a lot easier. And obviously once you get enough materials, you can do gear set conversion and you can change to the beloved betrayal set. So all your chaos dungeons are really fast. But anyway, let's talk about this in the calculator. So here is the max roll calculator. I will have this link down below in the description for you guys. Just going to show you a little bit the differences between the costs of getting your characters up. So say now you have a new character, 1370, because getting it to 1370 is obviously really cheap. Like it doesn't even cost gold, it's just silver. And then this stuff here, obviously the greater leaps, that's like working it out with the lower leaps because they don't have lower leaps on here. But yeah, getting to 1370 is pretty much absolutely free. Just getting there, do like chaos dungeons for 2 or 3 days, and then with all the event materials and stuff, you could easily push a new character that's hit T3 up to 1370. And this will be +6 because then you get the legendary gear from Argos and Aurea. So it will be +6, but you will be 1370. So obviously it's really cheap. So let's just focus on getting from 1370 to whatever point I recommend. So the first one obviously will be +15 everything, since this is now the most efficient way to get 1415. In the past, you used to get everything to like +12 and then 2 pieces to +17. But right now, the best way is just to actually hone them all up to +15 if you want to get to 1415. And then this is what you're looking at from 1370. 6k gold, 1.5 million silver, 70,000 honor shards, to about 235 basic arrears, around about 5,000 what do you call these, destruction stones, 14,000 guardian stones, 400 greater leaps, and then books as well. You could use some books there to make it a little bit better. So that is the average scenario. Obviously it will be a lot worse if you like putty everything. So best case scenario is like if you pretty much one tap, that's really cheap, but good luck with that. Maybe some of you guys do, but I definitely have never one tapped a character all the way. Got a couple of one taps, but not all of them. And then worst case scenario is very expensive, you see there. But yeah, that's if you putty everything, then this is what you're looking at. That's pretty steep there. So we're just going to stick with the average case scenario. So 1415, first parking spot. That's a good spot because you unlock your relic pieces. So as you see, you can do a good build like I have now, a 4x3 +1. This one is a little bit more expensive, but you can easily get a 4x3 without the +1. Just ignore the +1. I just have that because I got lucky on a piece, and I do have a good stone on this character, 7/7 stone. But even without a 7/7, with like a 5/5 stone and the ability to use relic pieces, you guys can easily get 4x3 on a 1415 character, which is very strong. You could even, they'll clear everything all the way up until Clown, and you can even clear Clown on a 4x3 character if you know the fight really well. I wouldn't suggest going in there to learn it at 4x3. It's totally up to you. 4x3 can clear everything that we have right now in game. So building your characters 4x3 at 1415 is a really good place to be for them, and then their gems as well. But yeah, 1415, really good spot, really cheap. As you can see from all the materials over there, it was really cheap. And this will then give you access to Volton, so you can do your first Legion Commander to see if the class actually plays, like if you enjoy the class on a raid. because it's the first little bit of actual raiding content. Obviously, you do have Argos at 1370, but who really thinks Argos is an actual raid? That's more like just an abyssal dungeon, just like an 8-man abyssal dungeon. It's like a really big dungeon with Argos. So 1415 is your first little entry into some raiding content. And obviously Volton is really fun. I really enjoy Volton. And that's how you get to see what you like. If you want to push the character up or just leave it there to build up materials over time, you do also get access then to the 1415 legendary sets, which is the Demon Beast Slayer set. Both of those sets are pretty good. One is like flat damage, and I believe the other one is a little bit of crit or something like that. But both of them really good sets if you plan on leaving your alts at like 1430. So while we're on that topic, let's speak about the next parking spot, 1430. So obviously to get to 1430, the cheapest way, we're going to assume that you are plus 15 on everything right now. So let's just reset it. So now we're going to go one piece to plus 16, actually two pieces to plus 16, and then two pieces to plus 17. So this is the cheapest way to get yourself from 1415 to 1430. That's what I've done on my Glavier in the background here. I'll show you guys if I can actually find the right one. So there we got 16, 17, 15. So that was one of the old 15 pieces. 16, 17, and 15. So two 16s, two 15s, and two 17s is the cheapest way to actually get up to 1430, because 1430 is where you actually unlock the next Legion raid called Vicus, which you guys will then go ahead and try that out. See if you like the character in Vicus. So there's another little raid for you guys, 1430. Obviously Volton 1415, and then Kakul is way later down the line. We have 1430. I would say is a relatively good spot to be, because at 1430 your Argoses will be really fast. You'll still get Argos gold. You will no longer receive Aurea gold from 1415 onwards, but obviously you do get the Legion Commander raid, and then you do get Vicus. So once you get to 1430, you get Vicus, and you don't lose any gold. That's why getting to 1430, I think, is the best parking spot for alts, if you don't want to push them any further than that. So 1430 for me is the best spot if it's one of your 6 gold owners. Obviously, if it's not in your top 6 gold owners, you can leave it at 1415, because that's pretty much free. You get the relic pieces, do your chaoses and your guardian raids every day on your non-gold owners, and you have a chance at relic pieces. So it's a nice little chance there to get you a little bit of gold. So 1430 is what I would suggest is the best place to park your alts. Really easy to get 4x3 on them with some relic accessories and the 2 legendaries. I do have some videos on my channel about how to easily get 4x3 on alts, using the method of actually using 2 legendaries, or you could use full relics and then you use 2 books of your class engraving. So that's all on my channel. Link for you guys. I'll leave it down below in the description as well. A bunch of videos to go check out how to actually get your engravings on your characters. And then the last parking spot I want to talk to you guys about is what my Paladin is at, 1445. We won't switch to him right now because it takes quite a while. But yeah, 1445 is when you can actually start crafting your relic gear. And relic gear set is really nice on a lot of characters, like your supports. Your supports feel hugely different once you get your yearning set, because then obviously you do give party buffs and everything. But the main thing once you get your yearning set on your supports is you actually build your meter a lot faster. So for paladins, you can use your blessed aura a lot faster, and bards can use their damage buff a lot faster, or the heal, whatever they choose, Serenator Courage or the heal. I forgot what the heal is actually called. But yeah, you can build up your meter a lot faster with the yearning set. And then classes like Glavier, obviously she gets access to Nightmare set or Entropy, depending what you're playing. And any Entropy class, that's like Scrapper, Striker, I think maybe War Dancer could use it on one of her builds, Soul Fist, and Deathblade. All of the Entropy classes are really busted. Entropy set, in my opinion, is one of the strongest relic sets in the game. So if you are playing a back attacker and you know your relic set is going to be an Entropy set, then I would definitely get that character to 1445, get the relic set, and you can feel how strong it just becomes. And if you guys want to see the cost of getting to 1445, this is from 1415, obviously we're assuming. It is quite expensive to get to 1445, especially if you're a newer player, and this is an alt. It's going to cost you at least 20k gold, 160 honor shards, 160,000. About 840 basic arrears, 15,000 instructions, 45,000 guardians, and about 1,300 greater leaps. Now this is in the average scenario. They're looking more or less at that kind of money there. Obviously, it will take a couple of weeks before that alt actually makes that gold back, so to say. If you think about it, you'll only be getting the Volton hard gold, which is 4,500, I believe, or 3,300, somewhere around there. So that's going to take you like, what, 6 to 8 weeks to make the raw gold back just from honing. But honestly, in the long run, I would suggest it because you get the relic drops, you get all that stuff. So if you really want to invest into your alt, and it's an alt that you really enjoy, if you are a newer player and you haven't got many characters high, then 1445 is a really nice spot to get to. So you can get your relic sets and then just leave all of your characters at 1445. This is obviously if your main is 1490. If your main is still not 1490, I would suggest 1415 or 1430 on your alts. So thank you guys so much for watching. If anything was unclear, just comment down below in the comments. I'd love to answer you guys and help you out as much as I can. If you liked the video, please drop a like and a subscribe to the channel. It helps me out so much. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Augiesaint out.
Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the